Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Michelle here coming to ignite your day. I want to continue our discussion around leaning into growth, stepping out of your comfort zone. The term neuroplasticity refers to your brain's ability to rewire itself based on new stimuli, new growth, change that occurs in your life. And this is good news because that means that wherever you are today, you have the ability to grow, and your brain is designed to help you to do that. It will create new pathways around old habits, old beliefs, old thoughts so that you can become the person that God created you to be, so you can do the things that you intended to do. So that's good news. I wanted today, like I said yesterday, give you some tips on how to step into your comfort zone, how to step out of your comfort zone. And first of all, I want you to know that you can just take your time. You can do this at your own pace. You don't have to feel like you got to go from here to the moon in one day. So, my first suggestion would be to take one step. I remember a time in my life when I needed to step out of my comfort zone because the situation that I was in was not healthy for me mentally and emotionally. And I had a set belief about where I was and what I was capable of being and doing. And those beliefs were keeping me stuck in a pattern that was not serving me. And my response was to blame everyone else instead of looking at my own ability to grow from that situation, to move out of it. When I finally asked myself, what if how you see things, how you perceive things, is not all there is to the picture? What if you need to consider that you don't have all of the information and all of the tools that you need to move from where you are to where you need to be? And at that point, I began to ask myself, what else is there that I need to know? How do I move from this place that if I stay here is going to kill me, either spiritually, emotionally? And I believe that it would have had a huge impact on my health. So, one thing I did was I hired a coach. I just asked other people to help me. And that was a big part of my journey. But even when you have a coach, if you're not willing to do the work, you're just wasting your money. So don't do, if you need help from a healing perspective, by all means, get you a counselor or a therapist to help you to heal from any situations that have happened in your past. But first, I want to encourage you to trust God that where you are going, He is going to be with you. That gives you incredible freedom to live your life and to take the steps that you need to walk away from the situation that you're in or change the environment that you are in. So trust God. And then, secondly, trust yourself. I want you to start telling yourself that I can grow. I have everything I need on the inside of me to become the person that I desire to be. This situation that I am in, I can fix. I can solve the problems that I have. Now, sometimes that means that you have to leave those situations. Sometimes that means that you have to take steps to resolve whatever the issues are in your current situation. And then I want you to decide how much you can take on right now, how, how much change is not going to cause you to go back into your corner. So, taking small steps every day will allow you to test the boundaries and to begin to change the boundaries of your situation so that slowly you're increasing your comfort zone. Now, if you have an appetite for big moves, then take as big a step as you would like to take. One, excuse me. One thing that you can do is you can work on your skill set. You can work on your personal development. You can work on your professional development. You can grow that way. Once you are growing, use those skills in a different way than how you're using the current skills that you have. Do something different. If you don't want to change companies, change jobs within the company that you're in. If you need to change Sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my throat. If you are in a church and you feel like it's not where you need to be, change churches, move to a new city. However, you need to affect the growth that is going to help you accomplish your goals. Figure that out and do that. Most importantly, you got to make up your mind that you're going to test those boundaries, that you're going to launch out into the deep, that you're going to leave the city of your ancestors and go to this place where God is calling you to go. You have to make up your mind that you're going to say yes to God and then go out there and do it. Don't take the consequences of your first attempts at this as a indictment on your value. Don't look at it as a success or failure. Look at it as a win because you stepped out of your comfort zone. Evaluate the result that you received from stepping out of your comfort zone and use that to decide what you're going to do differently with your next step. What I don't want you to do is to say that didn't work, therefore I'm not going to do it again. You have to keep moving because your action is the success. Your movement is the success. The result is just data that you're going to use to help you to get better. What else do I have here, y'all? Take something that you've always been either uncomfortable with or afraid of and go do it. Eat some food that you don't like. I mean, that's real simple. Talk to some people you don't like. That's a little harder, right? We have people who, now I'm not saying if someone has wronged you or is not good for your overall well-being. I'm talking about when there are people who you just aren't comfortable talking to because of who they are. You don't know them, you don't understand them. Talk to someone of a different culture. Talk to someone with a different religious background than you, a different political persuasion than you, different interests than you, or talk to someone who has all of the same, but they're different than the group that you hang around. The key is to shake up the norm so that you can begin to grow. The most important step in this journey is the step from your comfort zone into the fear zone. The first time you do that, which there really isn't a first time because I believe that we all do this throughout our life, we just haven't paid attention to it. The first time you step into out of the comfort zone, you're stepping into the fear zone. You are behaving like Abraham in that you don't know what the results are going to be. You don't have a clear roadmap. You're moving in faith. You're moving based on how God is leading you. And this is what is going to lead to your success. Listen, remember, you got it in you to do everything that God has called you to do. So don't lose hope in the dream. Don't lose hope in yourself. Live your life according to how you were designed to live it. I love you. And if this blessed you, please share it with your friends out here in these social media streets. Give me a comment in the comment section. Let me know how this is affecting your life. You have a blessed day.